choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise. It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Bills, and it comes your way next.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Not something you expect to see from the opening kickoff, that's for sure, and they will start at the 40. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 26. Here's Jackson. It's caught on the right side, Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. On the handoff, Sermon. And a short gain here down to the 22. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. And now the field goal team on for Buffalo. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the Bills' opening drive yields 3. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They run the counter. Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Throwing, Jones. That's out wide here for Robinson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 1st down, Robinson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Bills, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright? I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So 2nd catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game too. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Losing 2 yards converts that time, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson. He'll get this complete to Kadarius Toney. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They'll run on 1st down. Weber. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He finds his man, complete. That's Weber. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Jackson. Airing it out deep for Smith. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case. And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result. He wanted to go ahead and push the ball downfield, and that's what they did. And they wound up with good yardage there to get things rolling.
So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Now Jones gets this quickly to Ingram. A gain of 6 there on 1st. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones sets up the screen to Robinson. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Two first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now with Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. From the gun, Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty's going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
On the run, it's Robinson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jones. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offense is starting to get into rhythm. A nice quick throw there on target. Able to pick up another first down.
A first red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 2nd down, it's Robinson. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Off-play action, Jones. And he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. Oh, a mistake there. The kickoff out of bounds.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good field position for the Bills as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Jackson to throw. Gets it to Brown, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
They'll run here with Robinson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick here is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
The Browns drive about to get started as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make? And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After a one-point game, 7-6. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Looking to throw. Jones. And caught by Cameron right side. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down at the other 46. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Jones. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Jonathan Allen gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And this one is right through. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
Taking it about the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD. Sam Sloman for the PAT. It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Buffalo set to get the football back here. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw taken in by Watkins here. 2nd and 5. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Now Jackson. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. Jones throwing on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 2nd down now, it's Robinson. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Jones. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
To win any route, you've got to break down the defender, and that's exactly what happened here on this really nicely executed curl route.
Now Jones on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. On 2nd down, it's Robinson. Powers through him. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. 7th play in this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs, and that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain there for the Bills. They run. Robinson. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Second down at 5. Jackson. Open man right side is Tony. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First trip to the red zone for the Bills. 1st and 10 at the 19.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Devontae Smith, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. No problem there on the extra point. And the lead is down to 4. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Jones. And his throw is incomplete. The Browns on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd down and 12. And that is incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. That'll be caught. It's Tony. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that. And
got his man complete. And all the way in to touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to strike quickly for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now it's Jackson. Looking here for Smith downfield. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Devontae Smith with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bills get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 4. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone.
Taking it about the 1.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here's Jones on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the draw here with Robinson. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Operating from the gun, Jones. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they're going to have a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Jones now from the gun on 3rd down. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Jones throwing right, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Jones on 3rd down. He's going to loft it deep right sideline. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson got a man and he hits him in stride. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Jackson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And unable to connect. The Bills send the punter out. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the 3rd quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your play? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL than just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35.
Let's go.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Throwing, Jones. Open man right side is Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the gun, Jones. It's complete to Robinson. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught, and he'll be out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
Now Jones. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mecole Hardman. His 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. The point after is good, and that pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Sloman to do the kickoff honors. This fielded right at the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Airing it out deep for Smith. And a little floater there is incomplete.
That ball was tipped in the air, and while it ultimately fell incomplete, it caused a few anxious moments for the guy slinging it, who's had quite a day. He knows how to get it into the end zone. He's throwing it really, really well, and maybe Lady Luck is on his side because he avoided his first interception of the contest.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jones. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Jonathan Allen able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Jones throwing on 3rd and long. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. And now the Bills will bring the offense out on the field and go for 2 here. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's got it. So they try for 2 successful. And will they get back within a field goal? I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet,
said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after here coming up. And that will make this a 4-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On 2nd and 12, Jones. That's caught left side by Hardman. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And Ingram holds it in. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back now in Buffalo. Here's Jones throwing on 1st down. It's the Browns with a deficit. They're trailing, but with the football here to start the 4th. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Robinson. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Read it well, and it's picked. And the Bills are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Here's Jackson. This is Smith with a grab. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. A give to the fullback on the dive. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Watkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 37-yard line. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And now a carry here for their fullback. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. This is where, 4th quarter, you got the lead, you give it to the big guy. Defensively kind of sucks the will out of them, doesn't it? Because they don't want to tackle him right now this late in the game.
Well, you say that with accusatory tones. I mean, but you're exactly right. I know it's not something we actually want to talk about, but as a defender, 4 quarters worth of trying to bring people down, 4 quarters worth of pounding, and now late in the game, here comes that big guy coming at you, and a lot of guys are wondering where they want to come up and make that tackle at this stage of the game.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And his kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Heading out as a Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. They start on the ground with Robinson here. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. On 2nd down now, it's Robinson, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Jones from the gun on 3rd down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Browns send out their punter now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Buffalo offense back out ready to go. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. It's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game. But they were in what was really called 4-minute offense. And that's practice, meaning taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. On 2nd and 1, Jones. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Kwity Paye in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Now Jones to throw on 3rd down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Looking here for Smith downfield. And a flag comes in as Atwood falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
And they'll go back to Smith. This time it's complete.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Jackson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. The Browns trying to get back and set quickly here, time ticking away. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29.
And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Jackson. And this one complete to Smith. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. The Browns. So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Continue ahead to begin your franchise.
Set to go now on a wet and rainy afternoon. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium.
From the 6. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And they'll be led out by the guy under center, Charles, their quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
On first down, Porter. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. On first and 10, Porter. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off at the 36.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
After the turnover, here's Murray. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And he stopped immediately there. DJ Reader there on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Murray. They go screenplay to Langford. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Let's go. They'll run on first down. Brown stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Murray. That's caught by Woods. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Raiders are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Taken in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. To throw on 2nd down. Porter. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Back to throw. Porter. Buying time to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Throwing on first down. Porter. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. A give. This is Cook. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They run. Cook. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Porter. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They defer to Brown to start the drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Murray. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Murray now to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And that is incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now, as he should be able to put him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st down, Davison. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Looking to throw. Porter throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Oh, some strong running. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
On 2nd down, here's the option.
Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Porter. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Porter. He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. That catch good for only a couple. On 2nd down, Davison. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. To throw on 3rd down, Porter. toward the sideline. He will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On first down, Porter. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Porter. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll run on first down. Davison. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
The Ravens on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in the second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hold. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Not only does he not have a catch, I don't think he's been targeted in this game, but they're winning.
And if you ask a receiver of his magnitude, he'll tell you that it's because everyone is focused on him anyway. Okay, you've taken it away. No catches, no targets, but we're still winning. I've opened things up for the rest of my team. I know how receivers think.
They've been using him as a decoy, and effectively so. 41
yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, it's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
Murray to run again.
Oh, he shed. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And now here's a carry heading left. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Porter. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. Bust through the tackle. Finding room to the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 11.
Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Marshall now, the return.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
On first down, it's Brown. And he is met quickly in the backfield.
chair. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. To throw is Murray. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Porter. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Now a play fake here on first down. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. A gain of 6 there on first. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And they show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back in the 24. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. From the gun, Porter. He finds his man, complete. That's Bowers. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They give it to Brown. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Murray going to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Beal. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll throw again from their own end zone. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets this up past the 30.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st and 10, Porter. He's going to look deep for more. And that is incomplete. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
On 3rd down, Porter. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here's Tommy Townsend now
as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Now Kyler Murray ready to get back under center.
He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far, he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now.
Murray's throw into the hands of Fant.
Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw taken in by Diggs.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 1st down, Murray. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. So we're at halftime here in the NFL. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go.
Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Murray off play action. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Julian Love. And the Ravens will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And the drive starts with a completion left side.
7 yards the pickup there.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Porter. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. A run from the pistol with Langford. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he has met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down. Now Murray. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Murray. It's complete to Diggs. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. They'll try to run for the first with Langford. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the Ravens will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And some room to work. A solid stiff arm. And he is finally out of bounds across midfield at the 40-yard line. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one down to the 36. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. To throw on 2nd down. Porter. He finds his man, complete. It's Moore. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Throwing on first down. Porter. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again.
And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side these last few drives. It has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Checks it underneath to Langford. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And connecting here with DJ Sharp. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Porter. Flush. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff as they run left side. They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Back to throw. Porter. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 15, but they still needed a little bit more. 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They keep it on the ground with Langford. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Shotgun now for Murray. And that will be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. And now here's a carry heading left. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Porter. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Bowers. And to give this time to the tailback. Room here to run. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 1st down, Porter going right side here, and that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
From the 5, 2nd and 4.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. The Ravens on 3rd down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And in for the Ravens touchdown. DJ Chark, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Marshall now, the return.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 49 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Langford.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Murray. Left side caught by Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. Dumps it into the flat to Langford. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They fake the handoff, now Murray. And he's taken in by the tight end Fant. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play there for the Raiders.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
They'll run here with Langford. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. being checked. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Kyler Murray, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. To throw on 3rd down. Porter. And a throw there going to be incomplete. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now it appears we're going to get whistles and a stop. A man down on the return. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And now it's out. Langford loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy. I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
This is caught, and he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Operating from the gun, Porter. Flush to his right, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Now there's the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Marshall now, the return.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
You
right.
like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And his guys are going to take over at the... So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to...